Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and boy do I have some incredible news for you. There's currently an XRP Black Friday sale. Yes, that's right, XRP discounted dramatically today, only 96 cents for one individual XRP. I know. You're probably thinking, oh, Moon Lambo, this is outrageous. You've got to be lying. That's why I got it pulled up right here on your screen on Live CoinWatch. 96 cents at the time that I'm recording this. Not too shabby considering that XRP was probably close to $1.30 or so within the last few weeks. So yes, indeed. I don't know who approved this. I don't know who in management approved this sale for Black Friday, but count your blessings, my friend. So I just want to provide a quick price update. I know all sorts of people are freaking out. I want to talk about that. Got a comment from Peter Schiff, because why the hell not? You know, lovable little gold bug Peter Schiff. I also got a few opinions from various chart analysts in terms of like how low are we going to see crypto prices dip before the bottom's actually in. Well, we might be closer than you think. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. Bitcoin is at 54,236, so it's definitely on sale too. You've got market cap for the asset class at just over 2.5 trillion and Bitcoin dominance at 40.36%. And if you look here on the right, if you are looking at your screen, this is the weekly price chart. And notice that looking pretty samey towards the tail end in particular, right? As I scroll through, lots of sameness. Again, just another friendly reminder the market moves in tandem, and utility doesn't matter today, unfortunately. Although I do believe, ultimately, like Mike, this really is my long-term investment thesis, utility matters and will win the day. It's just not the case that in 2021 people think it's obvious which cryptocurrencies deserve to be here. How are the lemmings doing today? Yes, the lovable, cuddly little lemmings that emotionally respond to whatever's happening in crypto markets at the time. They're not doing so hot today. I take no pleasure in reporting this, but here's the Crypto Fear and Greed Index at 21 out of 100, indicating the lemmings, the typical retail speculators, they are in extreme fear. And so look, I don't know when it's going to change, but I'll say what I always say when you see a swing like this. We're in extreme fear right now in the market. Eventually, and I don't know exactly when, of course I don't, nobody does for sure, but eventually we will see that flip from extreme fear to extreme greed. And so all the people emotionally responding right now, and they're panic signing, oh my god, baby girl, hush them lips. Eventually it's going to get back into extreme greed, and you'll look back and be like, wow, I was actually an idiot stick for selling back when Moon Lambo was pointing this out in extreme fear. So, I'm not actually telling you to buy or sell. You do whatever you want. I don't know your personal circumstances, but I'm just speaking in generalities here. And people making these emotional decisions, they're going to regret it. Here's a tweet from an XRP community member named Kieran Kelly, and I got a few chuckles out of this, so I thought I'd share. This is pretty funny. He simply wrote, and he's not being serious here, but he wrote, "This week so far, we've had 3 bear markets and 2 bull markets." It's just the sentiment of the day, right? What is it? It changes so quickly, and people actually make buying and selling decisions based on whatever the hell is happening in the moment, and it's just a silly way to live. Oh, Goldbug Peter Schiff. Look what he had to say here. And I like his son responded to this too. This is hilarious. Anyway, Peter Schiff wrote, "A lot of speculators bought Bitcoin ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday as they expected a rise as hodlers with big gains encouraged their family members to join the party. With positions in the red on Black Friday, they'll be selling at losses, not gains. The party may be over." Yeah, so Bitcoin and crypto and XRP down in general, and people can sell at losses if they want. Well, first of all, I'm not in losses, but I'm less motivated to sell when the price goes down. Definitely not. So that's not going to happen with me. Now, I will say, and I remember being in the bull markets right before that euphoric blow-off top 4 years ago. I remember after Thanksgiving, the prices just went absolutely nuts. So at least to this point, we're not quite seeing that, but it did seem as though people were talking to family their family members about Bitcoin and crypto, and then like the day after it was just like just took off. And we kind of saw the opposite today. So I don't know if it's the case that perhaps people were expecting that because this, that's what happened 4 years ago. So people just was like kind of like a similar concept of buy the rumor, sell the news. I'm not sure, but either way, prices are down. Black Friday sale, can't complain about that. And so anyway, his son Spencer Schiff responded to that and wrote, "Buy signal activated." That's pretty good. It's like, yeah, that's about right. Anytime Peter Schiff says something, it's probably just about negative about Bitcoin. It's probably a buy signal. And then there's this from chart analyst Credible Crypto. He wrote, and he's talking about Bitcoin here, back at $3,000 in the midst of the pandemic, when the narrative suggested a recovery was nowhere near. The charts, on the other hand, focus on the charts. They tell you all you need to know. And what's he talking about? Well, that's right here, what's on your screen. So he's got, this is the Bitcoin price chart, and you can see, he pulled up a few comments here, one from him and two from other individuals, right here where I'm circling. So this would have been, I guess it would have been, whatever the date was, March, yeah, well, it's March 2020, of course. I think the crash was the 12th, I want to say, when everybody was absolutely freaking out. And so I want to read you a couple of these, and this is what he put on the screen. There's somebody named Slowly and Suddenly was responding about Credible Crypto and wrote, "No one is going to be buying in volume and price to make this happen before the Fed decides how big the helicopters full of money need to be to aid this lifeless economic body. Please consider the environment. People are thinking about death and toilet paper." So that was obviously a bad take. That was the very bottom, and Credible Crypto was correct, and price went up. Somebody named BCN Soldier wrote, "Credible Crypto, come on, with 3 question marks. Moon, question mark? Health, food, and water is most important now. Wait for total collapse of stocks within couple of weeks." Another individual wrong. And there's just a couple he selected. I was there, but of course. Endless comments like this, not just generated towards Credible Crypto, just spoken in general. I mean, it was the case that was the bottom. And Credible Crypto said, "I'm letting the charts do the talking," which is the same thing that he's doing right now. And so check this out. Somebody named Bearbuster responded to Credible Crypto today and wrote, "It would be very out of character for Bitcoin to move up from here, leaving that liquidity behind at low $53,000. Looks like we're gonna form a range and dip even lower. How low? To be honest, I haven't done any technical analysis on probability of how deep we can go. At the moment, it's all level by level." And here's what Credible Crypto said in response to that, because this is the big question for this local dip here. Where is the bottom? And Credible Crypto said, "Yeah, I think taking those lows makes the most sense. I stated the low was probably somewhere between $50,000 to $55,000, so the bottom may not necessarily be in, but I do think we are close." And so this shouldn't be surprising. Even yesterday when I made my last video about price and Bitcoin was, I can't remember, it probably was about 59,000 when I made that video. I'd have to go back and look, but I even warned, I said, now look, the price has been trending up for the last 24 hours. I remember saying this. Looking pretty good, but I don't know for sure that it's going to keep doing this. And I just reminded people that Credible Crypto said, and he wasn't the only one, like even Leb Crypto was talking about this and many others that I've highlighted, but I remember citing Credible Crypto's like, hey, could go as low as maybe $50,000 or so. Just putting it out there, just trying to help people not freak out in case it would happen. And it did happen. So, I mean, we're not that it hit $50,000 yet, but I mean, it got pretty low. Here, let's see, the 24-hour low for Bitcoin, $53,642. So yeah, quite a bit lower. Here's a tweet from Leb Crypto talking about XRP. He wrote, XRP has until the end of Q1 2022 max to decide. Either a multi-week breakout to the upside with almost no pullbacks, which would be in conjunction with a macro alt season, or a break of the red support zone. Well, he's got a chart, I'll pull up full screen in a sec, but a break of the red support zone, most likely indicating the beginning of the bear market for all of crypto land. And if you want to pause, you can take a look at this just chart that he had here. But he did clarify, though. He said, to be clear, I maintain bullish bias and expect upside in Q1/Q2 of 2022. You can see hidden bullish divergence on the monthly chart of XRP versus Bitcoin. That is generally a strong indicator of what is to come, but it takes months to unfold sometimes, as it is the monthly chart. So hey, I'm happy to continue being patient. I will outpatient anyone, even you listening to this. That's a direct challenge to you, indeed. I will outpatient you until crypto, XRP specifically, hits the price levels that I find specifically enticing. I will not be selling. And then there was, here, from another one from Love Crypto. The local bottom is not much lower from here. These mainstream media headlines almost never fail to be a contrarian indicator. And it's funny because you can see this from Bloomberg Business. Here's the headline. Bitcoin tumbles 20% from record highs. Entering bear market. Da, da, da. No. So, my God, I'm telling you, mainstream media and crypto, like, they don't crypto well, bro. Like, they don't crypto. We're not in a bear market, folks. We are not in a bear market. Not until we have the euphoric blow-off top. That's my firm belief. Yes, I could be wrong, but this would be, for the first time in history, we would have had a full cycle without having the crazy alt season that historically has been associated with that for 12 years. That's just how it's been. And now it's suddenly not going to be the case. I just don't buy it. I just don't buy it. We see, this is the dip that makes it a bear market. Oh, gosh, don't make no damn sense to Moon Lambo. Here's a tweet from chart analyst Michael Vandepop, who wrote, "To me, the crucial breaker is $56,000. If Bitcoin breaks above, we're back in the range and can target $60,000. If the price of Bitcoin couldn't break above, I'm expecting $48,000 to $50,000 as the ultimate bottom for this correction. After that, party time. Ooh, yeah. Get your happy dance on." Yeah, so that's not that far off from what Credible Crypto was saying. The low $50,000 region. So don't know for sure if it's going to go that low. Just don't be surprised if it does. It's not a big deal. We're still in the macro trend upward. It doesn't matter, folks. And beyond that, and even if you're worried, okay, but what if? But what if it's the case that we are in a bear market and things are going to crater down another 80% from here, something absolutely outrageous, which I don't believe for a moment. For me, my answer is, yeah, I'm just going to hold. Because I'm like, crypto's not going away, folks. It's just a bunch of emotional people bouncing around off one another. I'm going to let them do that. I'm expecting them to do that. Part of my expectation, the reason that I think crypto is such an incredible opportunity is because those people behave like that. I'm counting on it. It's part of my strategy. So no, the fact that they're doing they're behaving exactly how I want and expect them to behave, the fact that they're doing that is that's going to scare me. That's going to cause me, even if we're entering a bear market, that's going to make me sell. Hell no. Ain't no damn chance, son. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you a quick update on some price stuff. Hopefully you're emotionally doing okay, because it is, like, I like joking around about this stuff because it's just kind of funny and silly, but that being said, I am sympathetic. I don't enjoy people feeling this way. It's just that it's not up to me. It's not up to me. All I can do is share my perspective, and I hope I can provide a little reassurance, even though I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold anything. But the biggest threat to investing in crypto is oneself. It seriously is, because the emotion, that's exactly it. That's the reason I talk about it rather frequently when I make videos where I talk about price. It's important, and it's not the case that you can just talk about it once and then you're good to go. It's just, it has to be, you have to like practice the proper like mental state and understanding in order to sufficiently progress. It's not something where you can just talk about it once and then you're done. No, you need constant reminders, because all of us are human. I used to freak out about this stuff too. I mean, I finally stopped. The last time I felt scared because of price action was August of 2018. And then after that, something just clicked, and I was just like, this is stupid. I remember XRP had got down to like 25 cents, whatever day that was, where I was freaking out. And I was like, because I'd been buying from like 55 cents all the way down to 25 cents at that point in August of 2018. And then eventually, like after that, though, I was like, this is stupid. Like, why do I care? Like, this isn't going away. Like, it's like, and here we are years later. What do you know? And XRP has since then run up to $2 and back down, and all sorts of volatility in between. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I don't believe that something that's useful is going to be discarded by humans the world over. And XRP is functionally useful. So however long it takes, however messy it is, it's not going to matter in the end. I'm here for the long haul. I'll wrap up there, though. I am not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.